It feels way too soon to be recording a February reset video. I feel like I literally just recorded my January reset video. But here we are, it's time to reset.
Baby, but you know I'm about to keep you up. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm about to teach you something.
I like to include an agenda in my videos just so you know what you're getting into. So basically today is going to be like two parts. First it's going to be a January reflection. So I'm going to talk about what goals I was able to achieve this month, what habits I was able to stick to or not stick to, fun things I did and favorites I did, memories, highs, lows, and kudos, and just a general reflection on the month. And then in part two, we'll talk about February planning. So I'll talk about my goals for February and planning for the month in terms of like fun things and content creation. At the end, I'll show you how to download my Notion template if you're interested in doing that. First, for creativity, I was supposed to learn how to cook collard greens, like my mom's recipe. I didn't do this. Our schedules just weren't lining up, and my mom cooks like really sporadically, and I would go in the kitchen and she'd be like cooking collard greens. It's so funny because it's a dish that she cooks regularly, but like I just never learned how to make it. And she was like every time was just like, oh, I forgot like that I'm supposed to teach you. For culture, I wanted to read one book a month, and my goal was to read It Ends With Us this month, which I did do and more, so we'll talk about that. I did book my trip to Nashville, and I'm not really sure if I can qualify me having a cozy day, but I might have it tomorrow, so I might still finish it before the end of the month because I'm recording this on the 28th of January. For education, I wanted to start my e-commerce course, which I did, and I wanted to study French with Duolingo 5 minutes a day. Okay, so here's the thing. I missed 2 days, actually only the last 2 days I missed, but on some days I studied like 20 minutes. So I think I'm gonna make this as done anyway because like on average I studied 5 minutes a day. For health, I wanted to do Grow with Joe 4 times a week. So like the math didn't actually work for 4 times a week. I did do every other day though, so I'm still gonna mark this off because me and my mom did Grow with Joe every other day. Like we were hanging out with her. Do something that gets my heart rate up for at least 5 minutes every day. I missed 1 day of this, which was yesterday. So I can't say that I did it every day. I definitely ate a fruit and vegetable every day and burned 2,500 active calories every week. I definitely burned more than 2,500 calories every week just by like checking my Apple Watch and stuff. So I'm really proud of myself for that. 3 out of 4 health goals is not bad, and especially like even though I didn't get my heart rate up every single day, only missing 1 day is like pretty good. For my habit tracker, I'm really pleased with how my habit tracker looks. I was sticking to my habits, you know. The only day that I ended up missing was the 27th. Wasn't a great moment. Well, I didn't do Duolingo on the 26th or the 27th, and then I didn't do any extra movement on this day. I also had a goal to post 4 videos in the month of January, and I'm recording my 4th one right now, and if all goes well, it should be up. So that is definitely a goal that can be checked off. For shopping, let's see. First, I got my hair braided. Well, actually, I got my hair twisted. I got like kinky twists that my god sister did for me, and they were so cute. I'll insert pictures. But yeah, that was really cute. And some of these are like boring purchases, but this Dove lotion is a boring purchase, but actually I'm really excited about it because it like is the matching scent to my favorite body wash. So now I have those two. I got a wax heater because if you watched my how to save 10K in a year, how I saved 10K in a year video, I talked about this year like doing some self-maintenance stuff on my own so that I could save money. So I bought this wax heater for our wax heater kit for $26, and I like waxed myself, so I had to get like all of the equipment and stuff. I think the numbing spray was like $11 or something. But yeah, that was a good purchase. For my solo date, so my solo date was supposed to be my vision board, but I ended up not doing my vision board like all in one night and did it in like pieces. So I might have like an actual night for myself tomorrow, we'll see, but I didn't really like set one up, so I failed with that goal unless I do it tomorrow. For books, so I read It Ends With Us. I actually listened to the audiobook. So good. I literally like for the week and a half that I was listening to this book, I was not watching any TV. Like, any free time I had, I was like, let me put these AirPods in and listen to my book. And it was so good that the night that I finished It Ends With Us, I downloaded It Starts With Us and literally was up for an hour, like, listening to it till I fell asleep. And I finished It Starts With Us, like, in 3 days. So, I mean, everyone knows these books, but if you don't know these books, it's like a romance novel slash, like, novel and sequel. And they're so good. For outings, I went to the movies with my dad and I saw Avatar 2. It was so good. And like, honestly, when Avatar 1 came out, I was like 10. So I wasn't really sure about the plot going into Avatar 2. But it just was like such a good movie. I don't know. And it was so good that it finally made me go back and watch Avatar 1. And media, I watched Glass Onion on Netflix. Honestly, at the beginning, I was like, I don't like this. But once it turned, like, there was a plot twist kind of in the middle that was so good. And then it had me hooked. So would recommend watching that. I also watched The Menu, which was interesting. I can't say like I loved it. I'm glad I watched it. It was good. And I love anything that that girl from that chess show is in. Sorry, I do not know her name. Then I watched Midsummer because someone told me that it was like The Menu, and I could see how it's kind of like it, but like Midsummer, I don't know how you say it. That was traumatizing for me. I hated that movie. I don't recommend watching it. It just was like so horrifying. And I feel like it was horrifying because I didn't know I was watching a horror film. Like, I thought it was a thriller, but really it felt like horror to me. So yeah. Let's see, what's my favorite buy of the month? Okay, my favorite buy of the month has to be that Dove lotion, honestly. Let's see, experiences. Okay, this month I like moved my desk, my like home office to my attic. I live at home with like my mom still. Basically, we got the attic renovated last year, but we didn't like do anything with it yet. I made it an office slash lounge space, and I spent the whole month like getting it together. So like our couch came, I put my desk up there, I got like a chair and everything, and put a TV stand together and a bunch of stuff. So that was really cool, and I just love that it's like another space that I can use and go to. It's miscellaneous. Oh, ChatGPT is miscellaneous. I found ChatGPT this month, or like my friend told me about it at the end of December, and I just was like, wow, this is so life-changing. Like, it's just really interesting how AI is becoming a part of our day-to-day lives. And if you don't know what ChatGPT is, which again, I'm pretty sure everyone does know, but it's basically like an open source AI tool or assistant who you can like ask any question to, and they will like return information, but like in a conversational way. I just use it when I don't want to go through a bunch of articles on Google to find an answer, and I just want like a summarized or conversational version, kind of like if you would ask a friend something versus like Google, but like an all-knowing friend. Memories from this month. Okay, fit my couch. So I said that I like set up my attic and everything this month, and I like got a couch up there that my mom got for the attic, but there was a part of the couch, like the love seat, that wouldn't fit through our attic door. Then I found this company called Fit My Couch, and they literally will like take your couch or like any furniture apart and like put it back together for you. I called them, and they literally came like the next day or 2 days later, took the couch apart, put it back together. It was up in my attic in less than an hour, and that was just such a cool thing to like experience. I'm really grateful I was able to do that. I was manifesting 100 subscribers here. I only have 90 subscribers right now, but I'm just like really grateful for the 90 people who are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. I love making these videos, and I want to add as much value to them as possible, and also just be like entertaining and like hang out with my friends, you know? And I'm just excited to see my channel like keep growing this year. One of my goals is to be monetized by the end of the year. But it's just so amazing how like every view and every subscriber is just like so exciting and feels like the 1000th to me. So thank you for that. Also, if you're watching and you're not subscribe. Maybe I can get to 100 subscribers before the end of the month. And also 99ers season 2 launched. If you don't know, I have a podcast called the 99ers podcast. I'm really happy that season 2 launched because we've been like working on it for like a year now. She's in law school and I work full-time and do YouTube and do other things. So for us to be able to like make it a priority to put that out too was like really cool. Okay, so for my reflection, I'm not gonna like show you everything I wrote, but honestly I feel like January was really good for me. It was so busy and busier than I expected it to be, but I feel like, I don't know, I just have such an appreciation for the new challenges that I've seen come up. I feel like with new blessings come new challenges, and so it's kind of like proof of like what I've been like given. And one challenge that I was facing was just like scheduling and like managing all of my different projects and things I'm doing. I love everything that I'm doing right now, so I don't want to like not do any of them. It's like the things that are on my plate, I want them to be there. I just have to like find ways to manage my time, and so I feel like in January I was learning different ways to manage my time, which maybe I'll make a video about that because I found a way, or I'm experimenting with a way that's like really working for me. All month I realized that there is like, I don't know, a mindset shift or a self-image shift that I feel like I've had, where like I just don't really identify that much with like negative perceptions of myself that I used to have. So one example is like I used to identify as a procrastinator, and I still probably procrastinate sometimes, but I don't identify as a procrastinator, and to the point where like when I think that thought now, it's like that's not true. Like I work hard all the time. I'm actually a diligent worker. Things like that seem like such a huge shift for me. I think knowing that that's not who I am makes me more willing to do the work that I need to do to achieve my goals, because I identify as someone who is capable of achieving those goals, which is like really exciting. Because it's like, well, now what can I do? One thing that I wish I did better this month and that I plan to do better with in February is just making sure that I take intentional rest. I feel like for this month, it was hard sometimes to like turn my brain off, or like I would go to sleep, but like my morning routine, beautiful. My night routine, non-existent. I want to take advantage of the time that I have to rest more intentionally and efficiently, so that I actually feel like super well rested when I do take rest, and not in terms of just sleep, but also just like personal time or time to not be thinking of work. I want to be able to like turn my brain off. My highs, low kudos. So my high is starting my new job. If you didn't know, I was like an intern and I converted to full-time in January, so that was like a cool, exciting new thing for me, my first like big girl job. Also my low, watching Midsummer. I'm so sorry, I probably spelled it wrong here. Traumatizing. And kudos to my mom for the couch that she got for our attic, because I love it so much and I just love sitting on it. That's the end of the January reflection / recap, and now let's move on to February. What's my intention for February? Okay, I actually just decided this right now. I feel like my goal for February is to just love on myself. I feel like there's things that make me so happy, and I know them. I just want to do the things that I know make me feel so loved that I can do for myself, because I feel like sometimes I know those things, but I don't do it. Like stretching before bed, that always gives me the best sleep. But sometimes I don't do it because I could just go to sleep. The only important date that I know really this month is President's Day, which is the 20th, so I don't have work. Goals for the month. So let's see. So again, I have a goal to post for YouTube videos for the month. Creativity. Okay, I said that I was gonna cook drunken noodles this month, but because I didn't do collard greens, I'm gonna try to do collard greens this month too for culture. Okay, I think my solo date this month is gonna be doing a puzzle, because I love puzzles and I feel like that would just be so good for my mind. And maybe I'll like watch a good movie while I do it or something, or just like listen to music. That would be really fun. I also want to join a writing seminar. I saw like this Instagram ad a while ago of like an online writing seminar that I want to join. I feel like it would be so fun to like find other writer friends. For education, again, I'm gonna try to do Duolingo 5 minutes every day, because I'm really trying to like be better than Emily in Paris. And also I want to take a brand strategy boot camp, which I should be signing up for this week, so should be able to do that. For health, I really just have the same health goals as last month, so nothing to talk about there. Fun stuff, let's see. For my shopping list, I don't have anything fun on here yet, but I want to get more PFB Vanish. PFB Vanish is like for ingrown hairs and discoloration and stuff. It works so well. I had mine for like 2 years, which is probably way longer than you're supposed to have any like product, but it worked. It just ran out, so I need to get another one. And I also want to get those powder puff squares or like triangles that everyone's using on TikTok. Like, I was confused about it at first, but like I just need to get it. But I think they're $8 on Amazon, so I'm just get it. In February, I might get UGG slippers. We'll see. I really like them and I've been wearing them for a while, so we'll see about those. So my solo date idea for now will be puzzle night, and I'll like flesh it out a little bit more. Books this month. Okay, so I was gonna read Prince Harry's book that came out, but I watched the whole Netflix special and it was really good, but I just don't know how much more content I'm gonna consume around that. Like, it's not gripping me, you know? And I did download the book already, so I used the Apple credits, so I'm like, maybe I should just listen to it. But I definitely want to read some like autobiography kind of thing. I might just read Michelle Obama's new book, or I might read a book on brand strategy, or listen to a book on brand strategy. So I'm not sure which way I'll go, but I'll let you guys know at the end of the month. And I don't have anything on my radar right now for media, but if anyone has anything that I should watch this month, let me know. That's it for now in terms of my February. I'm really excited for the month, and hopefully I come back and tell you guys that I had such like a loving on me month, and it was just like, you know, Valentine's Day, everything. Now I want to just show you guys my Notion template that you can download. Yeah, so you can just go to the link that's in the description box, and I just have the template on Gumroad, and the price is free, so you can put 0 here, but also if you want to tip me, you can put $1 or $2. It will take you directly to the template when you can click here and download the template. If you need help working it, basically these are all the sheets that are already in the monthly planner, so you don't have to worry about that. You can just click it and start using it and customizing it. If you want a more in-depth tutorial like how to use it, I mean, honestly, this video should be helpful, or the January reset video should be helpful. If neither of those are sufficient, let me know and I can like make a full detailed video about just how to use this. I know this video wasn't like super informational, it was more so about like me and my life happenings, but hope you got something out of it. It would be cool if you like reset along with me. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in another one sometime soon. Bye!